Now here we go on a very brand new DoorDash ride-along adventure, and we're gonna go ahead and get this party started right now. And I already forgot how much this was. It was like $5 and something, 2 miles. Who cares? Let's keep this thing going. We're just getting started. It is like, what, 10 o'clock? On a Saturday. Oh, great. Look at this. They are blocking my entrance to go over there to like around the Chick-fil-A, Chipotle area. But it's going to be for greater good because they're rebuilding this road. And it looks like they're putting the asphalt down. That looks interesting. Oh my gosh. Anyways, go ahead and meet me at McDonald's. A little bit chilly of a day. I probably actually could have wore some actual pants, but I got shorts. Here we go. Oh crap, I have a light. It's gonna turn before I get there. But anyways, I just got done picking up that order. It was ready along with a bunch of other orders that they had. And now I'm just here waiting at this same light. Wonderful joy. Man, they're really getting with it over there though. And we're also live on YouTube. I finally got my setup going. So I'm just like, hey, picture me rolling. But let's be on our way to the customer. Okay, we just now entered some apartments. Let's see if they left any type of instructions to open this gate. Gosh. It says, is this person gonna open? No, dang it. Don't message the customer. Hello, are you able to open the gate? All right, let's see what happens, see if they open it. It's just like, do. Okay, that side opened. Oh, wait a minute, what side am I going? I would have thought it'd been that other side. No, you know what, now I'm thinking about it. Okay, it would be over here. Okay. All right, let's look for those big, beautiful building numbers. Shoot, that ain't it. Oh, sweet action. Second floor, it's gonna be right there too. Okay, sweet. I will be right back. Awesome enough, we just got back and guess what? We already got another offer. Now we're going to CVS. It is $8.75, 3.3 miles. I'm just picking up 6 different items, so not too bad. So meet me there. We have arrived at CVS. Just picking up a few different items here. Looks like a couple of them could be tough, I'm not sure. Let me get a basket just in case. All right, now let's go in. All right, man, I tell you what, that was a little bit crazy because 2 of those items, when it came to the candles and it came to the like little pad nose strips or something like that, it looked nothing like it. Then that CVS employee, she told me that the package changed. So I'm just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And she was like super helpful and we got her done. Now if we can just do something with this stinking traffic. Okay, good, they're turning. I'm turning too. Let's go. All right, almost to the customer. And they had special instructions to leave it at the garage. And I sure will. Which one is it? Looking for a number, any number. Hopefully the correct number. I think it might be this one. It has to be this one. All right. Yes, it is this one. Let's go in. All right, we just dropped off there. Easy enough, followed customer instructions, left it right there at the garage. Now we're on our way to Denny's for $10.20. It says 6.7 miles. But here's what I talked about on the Saturday video that I just put out where it says bend but don't break, where you gotta actually pay attention of like the area around you, like how many miles, especially if you're like on a yo-yo market, and where you have to like go from the restaurant to the customer and there's like no other restaurants in the area. And this actually works out perfectly because this is actually gonna be more like $10 for like 2 miles instead of the whole 6 miles. Yeah, I'm gonna have that dead miles anyways, or so to say, blank miles. So I'm not really focused on that. I'm doing what I can so I can actually try to meet my goal first try to get that first barrier of $20 an hour. Then if I can get to $25 an hour, even to the better. And with Denny's, it's kind of a toss-up. Either they have it ready or they don't, or it could be, I'd be sitting there for a little bit. And with it being Saturday, yeah, they could be a little busy. But let's go ahead and meet me there. Now we have arrived at Denny's. Let's go on in. Thank you very much, appreciate it. All right, we just got that picked up. The order was ready, so how perfect is that? Now we just got, it says 10 minutes, 4 miles. So let's go get our 10 bucks. I'll tell you what now, they have changed like more road patterns, and I'm like, oh my gosh. They have road closures, they closed down a whole exit. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, on my live, and I'm just been kind of a little freaked out a little bit. But I'm not the only one been freaked out, because I can see other drivers, they get to certain areas, like they had to turn off somewhere completely different. Oh my gosh, I would not be surprised if I have more things going against my on-time rate, because this ain't been easy. But we are almost finally at the customer, so let's go ahead and PIN required. Okay, we just dropped off that order, but I'm glad I'm getting orders like as soon as possible. So I know that Platinum Offer Boost is working very well, except I'm not getting really good orders right now. Now this second one I just got is like 525, 5.8 miles, even though I do have to go back, but it's picking up 2 different places, Chipotle and 7-Eleven. I don't know. Decline. Now I'm going down at 64%, so that's 2 straight declines. I do have a little bit of a cushion with my acceptance rating, but I don't want to push it too much. But with orders like that, it's not giving me much of a choice. Here we go with another one. Okay, now I can bend but don't break with this one. It says $6.20, 5.8 miles. Because remember, I am, once this comes up, I am 3 miles away. So I'm yo-yoing back into to where all my restaurants are at. So that makes me feel like, okay, so that's where I'm thinking, $6.20, taking off, I'm automatically in my mind, taking away those dead miles that I'm driving anyways, then I'm just like, oh, 2.8 miles. I'm trying not to let me seeing those dead miles scare me half to death. And what do you guys say? This is from you right here and my live. Do you say dead miles, or do you all say blank miles? It kind of goes both ways. Just make sure we're saying all the same terminology. But here we go to Denny's again. All right, I gotta give like Denny's their props today. They are on top of it. Great, because I've been on Saturdays where I've been there waiting, or sometimes they might not have enough cooks or something. But yes, the orders have been ready. And even as I was actually leaving out the door, I got an add-on order. It's a plus $6.70 plus for an added 1.1 miles. I'm like, beautiful. We'll take that all to the day long. Let's do it. Chick-fil-A. Let's pick this thing up. All right, I cannot go my normal route like I usually do. So it says it's gonna be 5 minutes, 2.1 miles, but since I had to reroute myself now, oh, this actually just might be just a hair extra. Let's see how much extra. Now it says 7 minutes. Somebody made their own path. Oh, that would be a good idea. It's just too much road construction over here now. Okay, now it's gonna be 8 minutes, 2.3 miles. So it added a few extra minutes. Now that's how I hope that's not gonna show that I'm actually late. Because one of the things about on Doordash with the on-time rate, it does not give a whole lot of extra leeway. All of those vehicles. This light, oh my gosh, it's gonna take me a lot longer. This makes things difficult. And this is gonna be a while too, probably. As much as they've been like closing roads and stuff over here, it's not sure. Because we're 1 lane here. We have like all of this where they're trying to build more to this road here, which leads to Walmart back there. And they just finished this right here, leading up to the post office, Panda Express. Then they got the little dirt hill up there where you can actually go up and try to get to the turning lane. And here is the new road that they're doing. So my gosh, this is turning like, it's kind of like Instead of mission impossible, it's like dashing impossible right now. And here we are trying to squeak through it. So they even closed this right lane up here now. So this is one lane. Oh my sweet Lord Jesus. Just now able to get through, and now we're about to be on our way. I am telling you, this is crazy. Cray to the Z all the way. But let's keep marching. Leave it at the door. All right, now we just got 3 minutes, 1 mile to go to the very next one. Man, I'm trying not to let all this traffic overwhelm me. I'm just like, oh, yeah. Leave it at the door. All right, now we got another offer immediately and finally, and this is actually a decent one, $9.20, 5.1 miles. Take me 2.5 miles to get there. I don't have to deal with the Chick-fil-A road closure, but I still will have some traffic. But I think it's traffic I can probably deal with. So meet me there. Now we've arrived at Soulman's Barbecue. And that does sound pretty good, actually. Yeah. Let's just go in and just kind of suffer with it. Not gonna eat it. Order was ready, and I'm so glad I'm not going back through that gauntlet of traffic right now. Take me more back this way. Not as many restaurants over there, but there are a few restaurants where I might be able to ping pong. Because for some reason we got like a Whataburger on each end of Red Oak. It's kind of funny. I guess Whataburger is just that important. Yes, especially in Texas. So let's get rolling. All right, batter up. There it is. Oh yeah, you know what we're doing. Leaving it at the door. All right, just got an order here as soon as I dropped it off. $6.45, 7.4 miles. It looks like an upside down order, but with my bend but don't break, knowing that, hey, 3 miles of this, I'm gonna at least be taking off because I still had to get back to my dead zone. So to me, it's gonna look more like $6.45 for like 3.5 miles. So, and one huge perk is like I do not have to go through the gauntlet of traffic. It's bringing me back into this back half where it's not near as congested. So I'm just like, praise the name of the Lord. Even that right there will save me a ton of time. If I can just do orders from this side of town, that would be ideal. But I can't like just murder my acceptance rating due to traffic, especially if it's worth it or not. It's gonna be a balancing act, that's for sure. So let me know down in the comment box the type of decisions that you have to make as a gig worker about the routes and the going here and there, and the choices that you have to make. Go ahead and put your story down below. I would love to read it. And while you're writing that, let's go ahead and go to, well, where are we? I forgot. Little Caesars, that's it. Just picking up like 3 different pizzas. Not too shabby. It looks like I already see a Dasher in there. He's doing his due as well. So let's do ours. The order was ready right there in the portal. That's what I'm talking about. Now we just got 10 minutes, 4 miles, and we're just going to have to hand it to the customer. Lovely joy. All right, my destination is on the left then. All right. Is this it? This left? Or that left up there? Oh, there's the number. I was like, where in the world's the number? All right. I think I got to actually meet the person at the door, so let's do that. Now that went down. Already got another order here. It is Starbucks, $5.45. I don't like that. Man, that's what I kind of call an AR move. I'm just like, yeah, a lot of $5 orders are going to be AR moves. It says 6.4 miles. I already got like, what, 3 miles just to get there. So I'm like, ugh. Not too sure where this is going to end me up at because I had some little technical difficulties with the app. So it's not really showing me which way I'm going. So I'm just like, which way do I go, George? Which way do I go? But at least I know I'm going to. All right, we made it to Starbucks finally and made it through all the traffic, trying to dodge a lot of it. All right, now the order was ready. I'm like, what? But look over there, yes, that whole road is closed. That is a problem. But according to this map, it looks like I won't have to go that way, so even better. And one awesome thing, they were so kind and generous. They gave me like a free water. I'm like, okay. Didn't even have to ask for it. I'm like, thank you very much. Hey, if it's free, I'm not gonna turn it down. Now this is actually, oh man, do they close down Bear Creek too? Oh my gosh. Or is it just a long line? It's wanting me to go down a different exit. I'm trying to figure out where this is gonna end me up at. Okay, this is actually, this part's open here. Oh snap, I see why. There is a huge line right there for that whole exit. My gosh. This is like just a never-ending story when it comes to like traffic, road closures, exit closures. I mean, it just keeps on going on and on. It would have took me like, what, 30 minutes to get through this. I'm still on the interstate, just traveling all the way down. It's just, ooh, wow. That could have been bad if I would have took that exit. All right, just trying to make it happen. Shoot, how long is it gonna be like this? That's what one of my thoughts is right now. Kind of like danged if you do, danged if you don't. At least I'm somewhat close to this customer now, but I'm like, ugh. So I guess one of the main things that's going through my mind right now is just like, yeah, when I dash next time, I'm definitely going to go to a different market. It might be an extra 10, 15 minutes away, but it just might be worth it. That's my main thing that I'm thinking about right now. And somebody else is going to have to just deal with the traffic. But hey, even if I go to Cedar Hill, there's going to be traffic there too. Just not like this. I won't have to deal with a bunch of I don't think I'll have to deal with a bunch of road closures. But at least here, I'm familiar with nooks and crannies where I can actually kind of get by. So I do have that type of home field advantage. But dashing in different markets is not that bad either. But that's definitely something that we'll chew on. Let me know what you think below. Should I go to a different market? Should I grit my teeth and bear it and just deal and work with what I got? Because I actually know some ways around some things. Would give us another chance to see a different city. That's not too shabby either. Here we are, close, right here to the customer. And it says, call me, I'll meet you. I'm like, okie dokie. Maybe they're around some construction. You never know. All right, I'll meet you after this then. All right, now, I just delivered, but man, I think I just came across like one of the worst roads in the state of Texas. I'm like, seriously? Really? And this isn't that bad. Oh, it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all this. Look at this. The craters, I'm trying to go through my Mustang here and I'm just like, what in the world am I going through? And I think it gets worse here. It's on up here more. It's like, wow. It's like, I can't hardly escape it. Look at all these craters. Oh yeah, there's another crater. It just ain't fun. Oh, and that over here. Oh my, to the right, to the right. And how can I freaking escape this right here? You just gotta grit your teeth and bear this. Oh my, as Phil's world turns. But that's just a little bit of a life of a gig driver there. My goodness, my goodness. Try not to create more wear and tear than I have to right there. But altogether, it really hasn't been that bad on this little ride along. So I guess on this Doordash Mission Impossible, we made it happen to kind of make it possible. With all this road construction, road closures, exit closures, just plain slow in the area. I'm just like super surprised and glad that nothing went against my on-time rating. Now it's supposed to be like catching those things and knowing like we're in places like are slow and stuff. So today it definitely did its job, because this clearly had to been like one of the worst days, because, and this won't be just like just one day. It's just like any day I dash. in this area. But we dashed today for a total of like 3 hours, making a grand total of $58.95. So with what we had to deal with, I'm happy with it. I'm good with my $19.65 an hour. All right. I mean, that could have been better if we didn't have so much construction, but you know what? Consider the fact, it's all right. Well, I hope you received value and enjoyed this ride along. And if you haven't yet, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and see me in the next video.